Hello again everyone, welcome to another Transformers review. This is Graham, also known as the Collector 75. Welcome to another thrilling Transformers review. This time, as you can see, I am doing the eHobby reissue of the Generation 2 Laser Rod Optimus Prime called Battle Magnus. Obviously a homage to Ultra Magnus, and he's been recoloured in Ultra Magnus's colours. Now then, yeah, so this is the eHobby version of the reissue that came out a few years ago. Let me just show you the box quickly. Here we go. This is, of course, it just came in the reissue Prime box, but just with the eHobby sticker, just to show you there was the eHobby one, of course. Yeah, there we go. So that's just his box. Nice computer-generated artwork on the front there. And then, of course, we've got the little, what you might call it, seeing what's going on at the back there, all the stuff that he comes with and how he transforms and everything. Here we go, I'm going to put that box down. Now then, this, of course, was it's about the third, fourth time this mould was used, I believe, because it was used for car robots, Black Convoy, and also later just the American version, of course, was called Scourge, which is all black, which is one of my favourites. Now then, not really many differences for this release. Well, not many, none at all really, just how he's coloured. Does have nice painted Autobot G2 Autobot logos. Let me just get a nice close-up of this fella. There we go, so he's got his nice little Generation 2 Autobot logo on the side there. I'm going to try and get this light just shining on him. This is a bit easier then. There we go. Nice white colour now, and the blue back, of course. Now then, if we do that and push his little light button, his lights will shine. There we go. Pretty good. Now, I do have one or two minor complaints with that. The blue plastic, which I'll come to a bit later. Now then, also another small complaint is his legs don't seem to pop together at the back there very well. It's lucky that the sword is actually holding them together, otherwise they would just come apart. That is one of my small complaints with this reissue, because my original G2 Laser Rod Optimus Prime is actually pretty good. Anyway, oh, there we go, I've got it in the right little peg, there we go. Anyway, it's a pretty good, what is it, tanker truck. Really good, rolls really well, and is one of my favourite all-time Optimus Prime toys, definitely of the 90s anyway. Anyway, right, we're going to transform him really quickly. We're just going to transform the robot first, of course. Really easy, we just take out the sword at the back there, because that just sort of like clips into place. Then we're going to do this. How are we going to do it? Just going to put on the camera, make sure I can do it. There we go. Extend the legs, flip out the little back panels, and they're going to form his little feet. Then we flip him up like that. Get his little arms from there. Pull them out to the sides. Oh, there we go. And then on the nose section, we're just going to split that and then just ease it down and into place. And that is it, near enough. Just open this little section, get this little tab just there, flip that and his head pops up, spin his head round, and then just, because it's on like a little sliding sort of joint thingy, just slide that into place, close that back up. And there we have Ultra Magnus, lovely head sculpt that, and I do like it. It's done in the Ultra Magnus colours of just the blue sort of like mouth plate. And he's super poseable as well. He's absolutely fantastic. You can pose this fella in any pose you want. Now then, here we go. This is my small gripe. He does have the usual light thing for the sword, which doesn't work at all. I'm going to try and turn off as many lights as possible to try and see how good this is. Here we go. I'm going to turn it down. Here we are. I'm going to push the little button at the back there. And you can see it going in his hand, but it just does not light up the plastic at all. And I think it's down to the colour they've coloured it blue, and with the red light it just doesn't work at all really. So there we go, let me turn all his lights back on. But still, other than that, he is still really good. Comes with his little gun as well, which he just holds in that hand. And a really, really good figure. I do like it. The plastic does feel a little bit cheap though, but you know, it's a reissue. That's how they usually feel sometimes, unfortunately. We're just going to pop him over there. Then we come to the tanker truck section. Now then, how does this go? Right, here we go. Nice little Generation 2 Autobot logo on that, I love that. Here we go, right, this is my dodgy makeshift table, so it's a bit not steady unfortunately. Right, we just flip this down, and then he has a little button just there, which we're going to push, and then this will self-transform, which is really good. Oh, there we go. It's because my finger was in the way. That clips up and then falls all into place down like that. And now this is really, really good. First of all, we take this little gun and it's on just a little peg there, and then we're going to put it on this ball joint just over here. We're going to bring this around so we can all see it. There we go. There's a little ball joint there. Put that on there. Just push it on. That's pretty good. Now then, this gun will now move, has a full articulation like that. It will move in just about any way you want to go. Obviously, just, you know, constraints of that side there. And these missiles will fire really, really good. Don't know if I'm going to be able to aim this too well, but you just run your finger along them and they should all fire. Well, something like that anyway. I'll leave one. No, I'll fire the other one so I can get the camera. That's a bit shit. Anyway, but you can store all the extra missiles down there because I've probably lost one now. It's what we've gone down there somewhere. I'll find that a bit later. Anyway, it's also got another gun on this side here, which we flip up and spin round, and then if we get the little discs, which I have over here, we're going to pop these into place, and they have little sort of like slots in the discs that will go into little slots in here. So we're going to pop those in, like so. Oh, there we go, drop them all over the floor. Now then, there we go, they're all going to go in there. Now these are different from the ones that I got with my original Generation 2 Optimus Laser Roll Optimus Prime back in 1995 when I bought it, because they did have moulded Generation 2 Autobot logos, the same as Black Convoy does as well. Anyway, once they're in there, we just twist this and it will fire them. There we go, I don't know how well we're seeing that. The more violently you spin it, it will sort of fly everywhere. Let me just pick those up, otherwise I trip all over them. Probably lost a couple now. There we go, 4, now I've got 5 of them. Right, there we go. Right, one last feature. Now, and he does have this bladder thing, which we're going to pull the little thing through. There we go. I'm just going to pick up the camera very, very quickly. Here we go. Now, then he does have this little thing here, which is like a bladder thing with a missile light. It is pretty good. We're going to pop this camera just back there, so we can all see. There we go. Get it back far enough. There we go. Just come back a little bit. There we go. That's pretty good, isn't it? Right, so anyway, right, yeah. So he has one. Let's get the other missile that I've been hiding over here. You've got to put it on the right way. It's got a little tiny groove in the missile that goes on there. Then we're going to put this. Now we always see it launch out the way. We're going to try and do it so we can all see the missile. You can just see it just there. And I've got to make sure that when I bang this, I've got all the edge of the box. I knew that wouldn't work. These things are absolutely rubbish. Right, we're going to pull that all the way through. Here we go. That's why I think it's probably because these are just really, really all folded up and they've got bends everywhere. Right, we're going to do that. Do that. It's probably twisted and no air's getting through. Right, now then, here we go. Take 2. Hey, there we go. That's pretty good. Oh. Now then, that is Generation 2 Battle Magnus. A pretty good figure. I think it's mainly one for the collectors, to be honest. You know, the actual figure is really, really good, but I do prefer in its Optimus Prime colours, or even the Scourge colours, because they are a lot better, and black just suits it better because it looks really, really evil. Just 1 or 2 things I did want to talk about on the figure itself that I forgot to mention earlier. If you look at the stickers, I'm going to try and get it so the light's on it a little bit. It looks like he's got nice stickers with a matrix inside there, which is pretty good. And I doubt if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to try and get this light without burning myself. I'm going to shine that on the back of his head. And can we see the light piping through the eyes? There we go. Let me try it like that. How's that? There we go. You can sort of see it. There's really good light piping through those eyes. Anyway, there we go. Let me put that light back. So there we go. One for the collectors, I think, but still a really good figure. One that I was pleased to get. It cost me a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but I do like the hobby stuff sometimes. So there we go. This has been Graham, the Collector 75, and I shall see you all next time.